I just I was looking through the list last night, and I really found it difficult to appreciate how many people I taught, and more to the point, how many people I might have taught that might want to speak to me after all these years.
And then I was thinking, Ellis, that you were going to find it really difficult to remember any of us.
Oh, exactly.
No, you're all emblazoned on my memory. That's for sure.
Yeah. You would think.
Things in my memory of you. One was that at the time, I think you started teaching at St. Lawrence while I was
yes,
there.
Indeed,
so,
I did.
But I also remember that you were great as a teacher, and you let us sort of do what we wanted to do. And
my first lesson with you, you were the deputy head. You were in charge of discipline. None of us had ever been taught by you before, and walked into the classroom, didn't know what to expect, bit nervous, and then we sat down, and 5 minutes later, we were all like, "Oh, this is great."
But so it was almost more than 30 years ago since I left St. Lawrence.
1990. So yes,
wow.
That for me, actually, Dr. Gill, the inspirational for the journey I've taken is exactly that. That it wasn't just chemistry I was learning in the class. It's how chemistry relates to the real world, and actually what else is out there to know.
It's very simple. It's very simple. The most important thing that you taught us was to identify what was important from a point of view of seeking knowledge, from a point of view of research. I mean, you taught me, you gave me the insight into, why one wants to do research. I became fascinated with exploring science because of my chemistry classes. I can certainly say that.
But I think my experience in St. Lawrence College, if I look back, but I mean, we've known each other. I knew you as my housemaster from the day one that I came in October 1989 into your office. We've had I'd say a very good friendship. I loved St. Lawrence College. I hear all kinds of stories of people in boarding school, but I totally enjoyed the house. I enjoyed our relationship. I enjoyed chemistry. Like what everybody else said, it's not what you actually learn in the classroom. It's the confidence that you allowed us to speak, what was in our mind. If I think back to Tower, you used to give us a lot of responsibility, over when we were the seniors, looking after those below us in the house. You always listened to us and said, well, what did you think going? And I think that was the joy in St. Lawrence College, and the joy in Tower House. I think we were the best house. I don't know which other house anyone was in. Tower was supreme.
I learned in your class to ask questions if I wasn't sure about something, and having the confidence to ask questions was something that I've taken on through my career. I
wanted people to want to be in my class. What is the point of being in a classroom if it's boring, if it's and therefore you in some ways you have to make it a conversation.